The brand new KVK event, One Man's Trash is Another Man's Treasure, is here. And there are some tips here that you're not going to want to miss. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms gameplay episode from your very own Shappy Gaming. If you're new to the channel, my name's Shappy. I'm a sponsored Rise of Kingdoms content creator, and today we are talking all about One Man's Trash, Another Man's Treasure. It is a new event that opens as soon as you land in KVK, and personally, I'm a fan. Now, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of some of my research speedups, because research speedups, you use them for crystal tech, and that's really about it. So having an opportunity to be able to go through and trade these things in is absolutely amazing. Now, there are a couple things that you're going to want to keep in mind with this event. Every minute of speed up equates to one of these little baubles. These baubles can then be traded for speed ups or resources. So that's not bad, but do you just dump all of your research speed ups? Absolutely not. So what I recommend doing before you even get started with that event is come over to your resources and speedups and go to your statistics. Then check your research speedups. I have around 537 days of speedups. I recommend that you try to save at least 100 days of speedups or 150 days of speedups just in case for Crystal Tech for KVK. I don't know how frequently you're going to be accumulating your speedups, so I will always say save around 100 to 150 days because you might use them. The same could be said for building speedups. I just went through and used almost all of my building speedups for KVK to construct all of my structures. So that's probably my early recommendation, is be very careful because you do not want to go ahead and then run out of speedups, because if you run out of speedups, you're not going to be able to use them in KVK, and it won't matter how many training or healing speedups you have if you don't have crystal tech. So how does this event work? Well, there's actually a limit on the number of exchanges that you can do. So what I recommend you do is, if you do find that you're getting close to that 100-day setup, you be very tactical with what speedups you use for your research as well as what speedups you trade in. What do I mean by that? Well, I have 4,886 60-minute speedups. I can only exchange 800 of them per KVK. What this means is, when I'm doing a lot of my crystal tech research, I really need to be going ahead and using these 60-minute speedups because I'm never going to be able to go through them through this event alone. That also can be said for my 8-hour speedups here, except now you'll notice next KVK, I can exchange all of these 8-hour speedups and just get baubles. So it's very easy to run out of speedups very quickly. So just be tactical with this. Don't go below 150 if you can help it. So you guys saw right now, I have around, I wanted to say 500 days of speedups. So I can go ahead and I can get rid of some of these because I'm not going to need them. And you can do all of them or you can do some of them. Let's do all of these because I think I can, and do that safely. So now we exchange those, and we'll go back over here. And now I'm down to 437 days of speed up. So you'll notice it goes really fast. So what do you buy? Well, some people will come in here and they'll go, ooh, 24-hour speed ups, I'm going to buy that. Don't. There are discounts here for a reason. Those discounts are a really, really, really big deal. Because when you go to purchase, you'll notice 120 baubles gets me 60 minutes of speed ups, but I can get 8 hours for 480 baubles, which means that it is much more affordable for me to actually get the 8-hour ones instead of the 60 ones. And it's also crazy when you look at the number you can get. You can get 1,300. So this is probably the best use of speed ups outside of like actually using them. Now, the one downside of this is that there are training speedups and there are healing speedups and there are resources. I recommend you do not go for all training speedups because odds are pretty high you're going to be in KVK, you're going to be going through and trying to use some of your healing speedups. So for me, I'm going to go for a balance of the two, right? If I look at my speed ups right now, what do I have? I have 272 days of training speed ups, and this was really just from this exchange. I've already done some, and I only have 45 days of healing speed ups. That means that I'm definitely going to be going into my universals for those healing speed ups. Whereas for training speed ups, odds are pretty low that I'm going to be going into my bag. Now, I may actually still go and do training speed ups because I have enough universals that if all of my healing comes out of those universals, I'm going to be okay. So you can do that same thing too, but just be very careful as you go through, because if you don't have a lot of universal speed ups to cover your healing costs, this is actually a great value. Should you go for resources? No, I wouldn't. What I would probably do is I would go on your farms, and if you're done investing in your tech on your farms, I would trade in all your speed ups and I would claim all of these resources, because why not? It's free resources through that. And I'll probably do that on my farms right now. So let's go ahead. We got 144,000. As I said, I'm going to do training speed ups here because I have plenty of healing speed ups through universals. So let's go through, claim all that, and bam, you're done. You have 2 days to do this. This is a great event. Don't sleep on it. Don't forget to do it. And just pay very careful attention to those discounts, because the discounts do make all the difference. Hope this helps you out. If you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right-hand corner. Hit the bell so you get notified when new episodes come out. Thank you all. Shappy out.